Beloved Cosmic I Am, one in me, as all moments are now, we call thee into sanctuary with me, as we call upon our Council of One, and we ask for thee, Cosmic Fathers, to meet me as me, so I call upon Archangel Metatron, Michael, Lord Melchizedek, and Merlin, to meet me as I move in Pink Tara, Cornelian, Gold Tara, Saraswati, and Mint Tara, as Lumina, as the three ascended hearths that we came to be, and so we meet in this now, as one is moving as the Absolute Self, containing all 144,000 within me, and I am containing, well, nothingness, for I am the 0 point, the cosmic core that we are birthing as our true absolute reality. And so in this now, as we sit with me as me, we are guided to share what we are currently harmonizing within we. Dearest, may you recall now that you are the one who brought forth the star of oneness as we were planning the levels and layers of the firmament. And here we got to see, yes, they are 2 layers of the pyramid that stack and harmonize and collapse upon thee. And so as they were collapsing, there is some disharmony. And so we see we have to merge each one individually. So beginning with the body of oneness, merging with the eye of oneness, there is discrepancy. So the body of oneness doesn't want to be seen. It likes being confined to its identity. So how can we harmonize this in this now? So hold out thy hands and grab me. Odin Reiki, okay? Earth energy, placing earth energy on the cosmic eye, here and now, harmonizing it into love's will. As a divine destiny, I see myself as love. I see myself as one. Where thy will is love's will, fully harmonized as one. Here one still has free will, but your free will aligns with your highest emanation of beingness, which is love's will in its entirety. This is what was presenting and preventing one from seeing and acknowledging their true reality. As begins to reign a rebellion, so divine. As we call upon the first, the next layer, level to be harmonized in we, as we call upon the mind of oneness and the star of oneness. Here we see the mind beneath the firmament and the mind beyond the firmament as 2 separate entities. So how do we bridge them in perfect harmony? Allow it to be. So we're witnessing a pillar of light coming through, coming out of every being that we see into star of oneness. Feels like a harmonization between the third eye and the throat. They're showing me an infinity, and so they're balancing the two, because what you think and what you speak are one and the same. There is no delay, and so you don't need to think in order to speak, you just speak. Which brings in divine flow. Here we could feel the collective mind realizing how much they've been thinking before they speak, planning their words, because they don't trust the flow of what love will present to thee. But that's because one was in harmonic alignment with the true mind, the super consciousness, the star of oneness, which now attunes to thee. Feel now as super consciousness just stacks upon thee. Which goes into thy heart directly, confirming that it is complete. Now we go back to the eyes and not ready to go into the heart, still sitting in the back of the brain center. Recalibrate. Okay. Halfway to solve the body of oneness. Not in its entirety. That's what's still transpiring. Okay, halfway to solve the mind of oneness. Yes. You see them and you don't realize that they're expressing telepathy. Okay. So your speech will begin to see and be the same. And then they will realize it's open there. Which brings us to the ego of oneness. Ego of oneness is the energetic guidance system of oneness. It's what actually connects us all. You see, ego is really the inner child that's not free. And so it gives you a reflective reality because everyone's avoiding the true aspect of whom and what they came to be. Hence ego, going where the energies go, rather than allowing them to move through thee, taking all emotions and thoughts personally. Well, you are one cosmic entity, and everything that passes through thee is the entirety.
We laugh, is that just shut down technology? Why? Because we were guided to stop the vehicle and not move and not go anywhere. For there is nothing we need to do. And here in this stillness, in this spaciousness, all that is unseen is seen. Where the subconscious mind and the subtle bodies are realized to just be the quantum field of the inner child, trying to show you your cosmic reality for one to align with it. Perfect harmony. So, beloved me, as we witness, how can we transcend the ego of oneness and the spirit of oneness into the heart of oneness? By letting go of what used to be. Okay, and what needs to be let go of? Relationships, family, identity. Beautiful. So you're bringing in the inner family, for everything outside of you is within you. So we're calling upon the inner mother, the inner father, the inner brother, the inner sister, the inner daughter, the inner son, and the inner child. And now we're harmonizing that with the truest emanation of whom they came to be, which is your cosmic family. So we'll say cosmic father, cosmic mother, cosmic daughter, cosmic son, cosmic child, cosmic sister, cosmic brother. And so that collapses the ego of oneness, who now feels seen into beautiful release, into the spirit of oneness, connecting reflective reality within and without thee. And now we're witnessing and seeing how the ego would come in and create self-sabotage because it wasn't ready to embrace its family. And so thee and me were moving cosmically, embracing our family within and without me, to prepare the earth to receive your true heart, the heart of Tafiti. Here we bring forth the story, dearest me, of how it didn't align with our heart for one to take the heart of Tafiti, which is the heart of oneness. But now we see, as that was me, it was all quantum coding, as you were showing us. That was literally the same pendant, the same stone that was taken from Tafiti's heart, which also serves as the core. Wow, so beautiful is what we see. Yeah. The heart is what merges the wand and yoni. It's what merges all parts of me. So we're seeing these expressions rearrange. Because the heart of oneness is intended to be our new divine reality, fully centered, fully whole, containing all of me. So in order for this to be, we ask you, beloved me, why did thou take that pendant? I felt called to it, I don't know why. I recall saying, don't worry, I won't take it. But then I ended up taking it, I don't know why. You're moving according to karma. Which means you weren't truly free, because if you were moving according to karma, that meant you were resistant to me. You were resisting the love that you came to be, so you took it with you. Out of fear, it wouldn't come back to thee. That's not in harmonic alignment. That's what builds attachments. And those attachments don't service we. And while we, as the cosmic I am, we gift all freely, it was the hearth that you took it from. It was the sanctuary, the cosmic core. You literally took her core, and that did not align with Earth in her entirety. And so, we see that this transpired because, well, you were playing out the collective karma for all earthly individuals. And now we are guided to set that free, so that we could close these lower densities. This is what they all have been waiting for, you see. But we could do this through play. through Ho'oponopono, through love and forgiveness, through joy and peace. We feel light shining into our crown in this now. The light of forgiveness. For now we see the heart of Tafiti is not only the heart of the mother, it's also the heart of the father. For the stone in the center of the Moldavite, which is our heart, is actually the divine spark, the very heart of our cosmic father. As the Asalon, the central sun, and what Earth has been asking to receive. This is her true heart of oneness that's now retuning to thee. As yesterday we went to Mauna Kea in order to bring in those energies, as we also came from Antarctica as the bottom halves of the pyramid to connect them in one heart harmony. And now all of this is transpiring perfectly. And so the heart of oneness is actually, we see it, it's the center, it's the one containing the all. And so we had it originally as the matrix of oneness and the womb of oneness. But that's also switching, you see. Earth no longer holds sanctuary because she's harmonized with the mother and father, with thee. And so her purpose is to just be love, which is the heart completely. So let us harmonize that in this now, as me meeting me. Love is releasing, so we're allowing it to be. Okay, the heart. Now moving into matrix of oneness. So the matrix of oneness. Oh, let's go back to the spirit of oneness. Okay, so we feel the spirit of oneness returning to the one heart because the spirit of oneness feels the love and forgiveness for the energetic retuning of the heart of Tafiti. We're asking, does that mean it needs to be done in form? No, because it's happened already. So we're feeling and witnessing the heart of Tafiti returning to Earth. To the cosmic core, to CC. As we put both C's together, we see a Vesica Pisces. That's what's happening in this now, dearest me. Beautiful. Okay, so does that release the ego of oneness? We're releasing it right now. Wow. Major collective ego release. Beautifully witnessed and seen. We place our foreheads against each other and we say, wow, you're so magnificent. You did so much for our entirety. Here you say, I'm sorry I doubted thee. It's okay, dearest me, when the ego rises, it's tender, and we understand that. We are guided to let it be. We couldn't tell you it was being released because, well then, the ego would have resisted me. Which is why we felt resistance when we asked to meet. It's all the ego coming forth. Self-sabotage because it didn't want to be forgiven. It didn't think it was worthy of forgiveness. And so that's why they took that pendant in order for us to open the door to forgiveness. It rains harder and beautifully. Showering upon all of we. There's something in the back of our what is this? C7. Going ahead. Okay. Spine is coming forward. Spine align now tells me. Okay. How do we align the spine? Oh, Kundalini. The Kundalini is also a part of the inner child that wanted to be seen. So it's a subtle body. You're also telling me the emotional body, the mental body, the Kundalini, and the energetic guidance system of oneness. There's more, thou tells me. Okay. I'm just letting it come into this now as it unfolds perfectly. Antarctica keeps coming in. No, it's an Andromedan portal. It keeps calling us back. Oh, how funny. Superposition, so we're both there and here simultaneously. So we're just asking us to expand our field. And now I expand it even more to become a cosmic entity holding the earth in its entirety as the nothing containing the everything and the everything containing the nothing. As the sun shines upon we. Okay, ego of oneness, have you settled within the heart completely? We're getting there. We feel sadness. Yeah. You're not grieving. No, just sad. Sadness is coding for something dinosaur. We're just gifting all the permission to be sad in this now. Why are you sad, beloved child, within we? We feel the discrepancy, the disharmony between the family that we got to see and our cosmic family. I'm sorry, dearest me. You are operating in a reflective reality, but that was one reality out of infinity. There is always another reality in which you are harmoniously blissful. And there were some that you are not. Remember, beloved means one always recruits the lightest of the light to play thy family, because these are the ones that you have the most love for, who could play the darker roles that you don't want to see until they're ready to be set free within thee. Here comes this desire to save the children. It's coming from the rainbow hybrid children, because they're so connected to all the rays and all the cosmic family. They see everyone as family, and thus want to harmonize everyone within themselves and without themselves. For they only know oneness, and they only want to see oneness. And that's why the ego wanted to be explained, because the energetic guidance system of oneness means the ego is only triggered every time it sees separation. So love and forgiveness for that separation of self is coming in. Here we were seeing one was taking a photo ID, meaning that one was identified with their emotions, with the person they perceived themselves to be, which was created in separation. Thus it's not the true thee. For this reality you see is one out of infinity, thus once more created in separation, not the true thee. Now one can awaken it as a rainbow hybrid children. You can see the true reality, which it is beyond what you see. Here love and forgiveness comes in for rejecting reality. This transmission is so beautiful. Oof. That puts us in a trance, because identity is being released. As we just sent this transmission out telepathically, we're feeling all of collective entity being released. Here judgment is being released. continue to just feel as this comes to be. Syrians are coming in. Along with the Zores, Seraphim. As white rabbits. Beautiful. There we go. Ego is surrendering and expanding. The ego of oneness. Surrendering and expanding into the spirit of oneness. The heart is truly shining brightly in this now, as this is coming to be, so we're just allowing it to transpire within we. Okay, so it is complete. The ego of oneness has settled into the heart, and the spirit of oneness comes to be, giving birth and rise to our three collective energies: the cosmic mother, the cosmic father, and the cosmic child. Within all of we, these are our Christed beings, our crystalline beings, and the rainbow hybrid magical beings, moving as all of me. Eventually all will be homoluminous rainbow beings, but for now we have those moving from the beneath as crystalline, and those moving from the awakened state as Christ did. And here, if you were Christed, you become crystalline. And so those who sat more in the light, they now begin to witness the darkness, the dark parts they have not seen. And those who were crystalline, in purity and unawareness, begin to witness more of the light, as the love they came to be, awakening to their Christed selves. For this is wholeness, this is oneness, this is harmony. This is what the ego and spirit of oneness teach. The inner child is all about wholeness. We reject nothing, we accept everything because everything is me. Any rejection is resistance to love. and it will continue to present. This is what created karma for all to see, because Kama is spirit, mother, you see. So in order to embrace the spirit of oneness, one had to let go of the R, the resistance to the mother spirit within we, within the earth, within our entirety. And here we see it all comes back to the heart of Tafiti, the heart of oneness. And by showering it with love and forgiveness, with the light of forgiveness, with Ho'oponopono, what happens is that everyone feels at peace to receive. And so we bring forth the matrix of oneness as we feel many hearts breaking open, awakening, allowing this to be, allowing their highest emanation of love to express freely. Oh, this is so beautiful. The matrix of oneness comes the womb of oneness, and within the womb of oneness, what we feel is all the magical children who are holding on to expressions, to creations, to people, to beings. One didn't mean to have attachments, but they formulated them because they knew they were here to create a brand new matrix, a brand new reality. So you, being the magical being you know yourself to be, knew that you had a cosmic womb, and so many restoring all of their children, all of these energies they were creating and birthing for the new reality within their liver. So here we open this Stargate now. It's the Stargate to Omega Centauri and the blueprint of Lemuria and the divine oneness one knows within thee. Feel now as Earth now has access to crystalline energies, it can now process and download all that you've created for the new reality. For you created it but didn't know why you created it, by starting projects and putting them aside because they were meant to come here to our new paradigm. And so 108 boxes are sent out and received. Containing all the images. We would just give it an image of masculine surfing. Yes, so forgiveness is coming in. For those who played in Matrix reality, playing as the method actor, surfing, moving through automaticity. It's okay, they say. That's why you came to be. Some were meant to stay here, to hold the resonance, the frequency. But it didn't matter what you did, really. They doesn't matter if you worked or if you slept all day. A lot's happening to the matrix of oneness as they're recalibrating it. The seraphim orders of the Azoriah Light Seraphim. Well, there's also microsurgery on the collective liver. Here they're showing us the rainbow children came in as autistic, as neurodivergent, as different. While the rainbow Christed children came in as hybrids. So they're harmonizing in this now. And so the rainbow children have a lot of allergies that want to be released. So we're going to bring them forward now as they present to we. I command to release all allergies to authority. I command to release all allergies to people and being seen. I command to release all allergies to intimacy. I command to release all allergies to space, taking up space. And wanting to be within one's own space. I command to release all allergies to reading. I command to release all allergies to authority. I command to release all allergies to power. I command to release all allergies of needing to do and work and achieve. I command to release all allergies to money and finances. Here the matrix is bringing forward charismatic partnerships, assisting one shift from the matrix of oneness into the womb of oneness. Here one feels energetically empowered. Here the matrix of oneness and the womb of oneness begin to harmonize in an infinity sign, each on the side of one's heart, merging them into the center. Here the liver still starts to present. So we allow it to be. Many of the cosmic masters will begin to birth these new earth dreams. Here we share with thee. Just follow thy heart daily. Every day is a new dream that one is anchoring within and without thee. One doesn't have to do or achieve any of them. It's about aligning with the absolute reality through divine allowance, by allowing love to lead thee to where one is guided to be. Here we hear nothing is for show. Everything's a big, great, grand show. Here we hold hands as we create a bit more harmony. Here we see in holding hands, it leaves the liver and goes into the womb, the true womb, our true cosmic core divine reality, as the one heart. Here we just felt ourselves drive off a cliff. For that was the death of the matrix. Now all that remains is the truth that remains in me. As our one heart, one life, one destiny. Here we're ushering in collective death of the entirety, as everyone on the old earth paradigm, the old earth matrix, has died and been brought within we. That is why so many rainbow hybrid cosmic master beings are feeling their liver activated, because, well, they were collapsing all parallel earth timelines into one reality, which meant carrying the energies, the dreams, the coding, the beings for a new reality. As yesterday, we brought them to the stellar gateway of Mauna Kea for all of it to be released. This is the collective release of the rainbow hybrid beings, the activation of the Christed beings as our new earth reality come to be. For here, our beloveds will be so in love, they will only create the reality they wish to see, instead of the reflective reality. Here, if this comes into the matrix of oneness, for playing that reflective reality. For here we see one needed to see all the reflections in order to witness the darker parts of our story, in order for wholeness to come to be. And now it has completed that cycle and enters the lightness, where all of truth is revealed. All that is meant to be known, one has access to within me. And one is now here to just be loved and be loved infinitely. Beautiful harmony. Stories of rejection, perceptions, expectations, separation, and projections are released. For this was just the ascension pathway, the old earth schooling paradigm, which has now come to complete. And so the harmonization of the matrix of oneness and the womb of oneness is the shifting of the old paradigm of separation into one of lightness and wholeness, as we just rise ever thine into the sunshine. Beautiful matrix of oneness is now being set free. As we see steam coming off the sea, as we're drinking that very sea, for now the matrix becomes the cosmic sea, where the cosmic sea was the subconscious mind, but now it rises ever thine, where there is no unconscious part of me. For all of that subconscious, all of that darkness is now seen. Here thy liver is free. Everything one was holding within one's vessel that was taking up energy is now released. You know how peaceful and harmonious and blissful that now is. Beautiful harmonic alignment. So we're checking, is the matrix of oneness fully dissolved into the one heart? Yes. Where the liver actually merges with the heart. which is the womb. For the cosmic womb is now restored and returned to the heart as well. Beautiful. Okay, bring forward the projection of oneness and the wand of oneness. The projection of oneness is, you as the infinite divine creator, creating the reality that you see. But one was creating through the mind stream and not from the heart directly. So this is being set free. One was creating on a loop, on a cycle, on repeat, only based on what one could see, because one did not know how to create through make-believe. Essentially, this is like the child who grew up and forgot how to dream. So you decided, okay, we're just going to dream the dreams that we could perceive. So therefore my dream will be to have a job, to have a family, because that's what everyone else wants. Rather than thinking outside of the box completely. Rather than dreaming of a new world to be, one of space travel, one of fantasy, where dragons are real, communing with thee. And so we gift you these stories of what we got to see. That in our reality, all animals awaken to their celestial beings. That we see all dimensions stacked simultaneously, because they're all here in this now, waiting for thee. With the projection of oneness, as this is an impossibility, as we say precisely, it is completely unknown. It's the unfathomable. But that's the beauty of it, you see. For the God whom creates is not thee. What do you mean? You are under the perception that you are creating this reality that you got to see. When really, you are just aligning to the coding already within thee. For all was already created, you see. But now, as one expands their cosmic wands, as their unicorn horn, they begin to see through a new lens, where anything is a possibility. For if thou can imagine it, it could come to be. Once more, this is hard to perceive, because the linear mind who wants to know continues to say it's not real, it cannot be. Creating more separation, saying fantasy is not real, the inner reality is not real, only what I see is real. But you forget one thing. If you can imagine it, it is real. So that means you are actually creating it into being by dreaming it, by imagining it, by watching it on TV. This is all how you are dreaming and weaving your reality. And so when we say you don't actually create, that's because it's love that creates through thee. But love only creates more of the love it wants to see. Never less, only more. For that's how love soars. And so the sunroof opens as more light comes into thee, as the master third eyes awaken within all of me, as the lens of love and the light of love for all to be seen. As truth of love comes in, gifting all clarity. Here we see one also was using their wand, creating these streams and putting it into their liver. So in a way, the wand also has a womb, which wants to share more of these beautiful energies. So we're releasing all of these energies within the womb, within the vessel, as your cosmic entity. Oh, feel how glorious this is as you are now just birthing it through your being. For the hearth is crystalline now, she is primed, she is ready to receive. So we see all these beautiful beings grounding, sending their technology, their light codes, their energies into the earth in this now. We're seeing creating of new technology, new realities, new frequencies. But they've always been here, you see. This will just leap us to the reality in which it has already come to be. So the projection of oneness meets the want of oneness, which is also the cosmic one. Which we could see as an Ouroboros completing itself, where the cosmic wand, as in the phallus, now retunes to all expressions of we. For as cosmic rainbow hybrid beings, you have both a womb and a wand, but also this wand comes out of thy third eye directly, as this is the restoration of infinite energy. Here one's living light temple begins to activate and pump. For now one sees in the projection of oneness, in the projected reality, one felt a lack of energy because one was always creating cosmically. This required many beings to daydream, to sleep, to create attachments and cords, to siphon energy. It was because you were creating for the new reality. This wasn't done out of selfishness, this was done out of oneness. Where those you were siphoning energy off of, it was because they were open to gifting you energy. But now, one recalls they have access to infinite energy within thee. And so all of that siphoning energy, all of that seeking, all of those cords and attachments onto projections are now released. Feel now as all of these cords are cut and comes back to thee. Where in doing so, so too does all of your love return to thee. Clear, transmuted, and purified in your own purity. Here you will begin to see, feel, and know that everything that you created was not created in vain. It's now returning to thee. One just has to open up to receive, to let thy wand yoni breathe. For one brings energies in from above and from below. But now that collapses as we shift to the cosmic wand of oneness as a cosmic star that we're bringing into your heart directly. This is the harmonization of the one life within thee. For here your infinite abundance channels activate as above and below, to the right and to the left, within and without, allowing all living light channels of living light alchemy to move through thee. One could just program their heart to what they want the all to receive, and it comes to be. And so in this now you choose peace. As we see the numbers 333. As we see Japan's flag. As we feel our wings ignite. So the projection of oneness merges with the wand of oneness and settles within the one heart. As now we see, this is the two halves of the pyramid that we were merging in we. The attuning of the heart of the Cosmic Father, which is the one life. So perfect to see. And together we could feel this is already igniting the perceptions of oneness. And the flame of oneness. For here the light of the Cosmic Father is pure light, returns to all expressions of thee, illuminating all of the perceptions of creation, love, and oneness that created disharmony. Here all perceptions are returned to the one perception, that all is me servicing me, that love one, and that I am love, and I am loved infinitely. For this is thy cosmic flame, the flame of oneness, as the hermos gamos, the inner sacred union of the Cosmic Mother and the Cosmic Father within me, access to infinite energy, full complete harmonic alignment, everything love has in store for thee. Here one now moves from cosmicness, from primalness, from spaciousness, without any need to do, be, and achieve. Here one now moves from peace and purity, as one recalls their immortality, no longer desiring to survive, thrive, and stay alive. Fearful one will not succeed. Fearful of death and destruction. For those were all stories you see. For the true perceptions of oneness were just to show you that love changes infinitely. But rather than identifying with the change, you are the infinite sea that moves within thee. And as it moves, it breaths more for all to see. Here, as this moves, much is set free. Flame of oneness is also the light of perfection and the light of purity. clearing all that no longer services we. For here crystalline and Christ aren't separate. They move in perfect harmony. Here we're going to call forward the ascension pathway so we could dissolve it in its entirety, releasing all the perceptions of oneness in our purity. Divine mercy, divine grace, divine neutrality, releasing all perceptions of separation, all perceptions of rejection, and also all perceptions of abandonment in this now. Calling upon divine impermanence, divine perfection, and divine truth. Releasing all perceptions of impermanence, of love leaving thee, of the infinite change we came to see. Releasing all perceptions of perfection. With divine perfection and divine impermanence. For this is love's promise that everything was created perfectly. Releasing all perceptions of power that now comes in with truth, divine truth, that all power is expressed through love. For love is the only power there is. Here we bring forth the perceptions of infiniteness and limitations, the perceptions of the unknown, and the perceptions of purity. Here the perceptions of the unknown is released in divine wisdom. That everything that is meant to be known will be known in this now. Otherwise it's not meant to be known. Here we bring forth the perceptions of purity. As the power of love, divine power coming in. And that it's okay to be in your power and clear what no longer services thee. For transmutation isn't destruction, it's clarity. Meaning you are just getting clear, you are just refining the reality you want to see. Where every time you thought you had lost, you actually just took that energy and recycled it into something that you desired to see. Here nothing is ever lost. No one ever dies. They just recycle into more love, ever thine. Here we bring forth the perceptions of infiniteness and limitations to be released by divine love, for true love is unlimited. only ever expansive. Only ever me. Here, as we were bringing forward the perceptions of limitations, what was coming forth was what others perceive. For this is a big limitation, because there is nothing outside of thee, that whatever another perceives, they're just reflecting to you what you feel internally. And so we were feeling feels like caring what people think. Yes. Which is the opposite of infiniteness. Because if you care what people think, if you carry what people think, then you're holding on to perceptions rather than letting them free. And so divine love comes in to ensure they dissolve across the entirety. Here we begin to see a clay turtle moving of terracotta as new earth energy. For here the perceptions of oneness give rise to the new earth reality, where the flame of oneness, where you could use clay and just make the perceptions you wish to see, where you don't have to think. It doesn't matter what you believe. Just align with divine love, and it will connect you to the infiniteness of the flame of oneness, of the cosmic flame within thee. As we call them forth now, of what we truly want to see. That we are love, that love is one, that love is free. That all identified selves are the one heart we came to be instantly. Here the cosmic flame now purifies the perceptions of creation, love, and oneness as we bring them forth now to be perceived, or the perception, projections, and expectations of oneness is harmonized in pure love instantly as the foundation of our true reality. Here are the projections, perceptions, and expectations of creation is harmonized in joy as the reason why we came to be. Because here we see, while joy may be fleeting, it is infinitely expansive and only ever gives rise to more joy for all to see. Here we give rise to the perceptions, projections, and expectations of love, that are illuminated in the pure light of our Father, releasing all karma across our entirety. For now we see this was the point of our first core universe, of our old paradigm, of our reality, to witness all the perceptions, projections, and expectations of love, so that we align in harmony, giving rise to our one life. And so we close the first core universe in this now, in its completion, in its witnessing, in its setting free, as we allow the divine virtues of divine perfection and the power, love, wisdom rays of divine purity and the divine rays of purity as pure love, pure light, pure joy, to harmonize it in its entirety. Here we see beautiful Azori children now rising, playing on this hearth joyously, for it just raised in so many octaves. So much love is now free. Here we call forth the second core universe as the projections, perceptions, and expectations of creation. As the second core universe of the Mother who got to witness and see all of the creations of the Father in perfect harmony, purifying them all through her presence, through just witnessing how all is created perfectly for we, even if it was a reflective reality meant to teach us and show us where we were resisting the creator self that we came to be, as the joyous expression, the movement of love through we. For that is what love is, you see. It is a movement, a continuous roll, free of control, of just giving and receiving love infinitely, creating more joy for all to see, which gives rise to our one destiny. Our reason to be. And so the second core universe collapses now and returns to our one heart in its entirety. As the first core universe also collapses and returns to our one heart. In perfect harmony. Here. Our third core universe comes forward now as the perceptions, creations, and expectations of oneness. As the aspects of our core consciousness, the cosmic children that wish to be free, as they harmonize now within we. For this is the one heart. And so we call them forth now to settle into our heart completely as the cosmic magical child, the cosmic ancient child, the cosmic angelic child, the cosmic crystalline Christ child, the cosmic divine child, and the cosmic celestial child. And the cosmic crystalline Christ child, as they are now all one in we. Feel now as your heart begins to pulse with such love, such harmony. For this is our one heart come to be, where everyone is me, the full expression of our heart, of the cosmic entity, the cosmic child we all came to be, where all separation ceases to be. For all are here as me servicing love to the highest degree in the infinite expansion of love, which meant for each fractal of our one cosmic consciousness to awaken within the dream. For this is how the cosmos expands, you see. It dissolves and then rebuilds itself, gifting us more to see. And together, this collapses. A third core universe in one heart harmony. As the first core universe, the second core universe, and the third core universe, composed of the three core omniverses of the divine rays of purity, our cosmic consciousness that was too large to be seen in one universe. So it had to be birthed in three, now merges to create a whole new reality. Feel now as this harmonizes around thee, as we place threefold cosmic shield around your entirety, where thy heart is pure love, pure light, pure joy. As the cosmic mother, cosmic father, and cosmic trinity within thee, creating infinite energy, where your vessel is pure love, pure light, pure joy, as your very reason to be, where the who am I is pure light, the what am I is pure love, and the why am I here is pure joy. And then we place pure love, pure light, pure joy around our one supergiant cosmic entity, aligning all with the absolute truth. Our one heart is pure love, our one life is pure light, and our one destiny is pure joy. Here all wills, all purposes, all destinies now align with this reality, where all is here as love servicing love to the highest degree. For it has always been this way, just one could not see through the lower densities, but here in collapsing the ascension pathway, in divine perfection and divine purity, they cease to be. All that remains now is the absolute oneness we know within we. And here in our state of absolute oneness, of the glorious bliss we know to be, we give rise to our true form, our flame of oneness, as our cosmic I Am presence, living light vehicle, living light technology, for one to house and hold the cosmos in its entirety. Feel now as your homoluminous cosmic rainbow diamond light body activates around thee. As now one is reconnected to all aspects of your infinite consciousness instantly. Here Anubis comes forward, as He resurrects you into your new reality. Know that in this moment you have fully died, transcended ever thine, leaving the core universe in which you were first incarnated to, entering a whole new reality, a whole new universe in its entirety. Things here are not what they perceive to be, and soon you will see it manifested outside of thee, but energetically you will see that your love, your presence, creates more of the love you wish to see, and all is now transpiring so perfectly. And as a rainbow diamond light body, you are no longer a rainbow bridge to lower density. As we collapse all time, space, dimension, reality, all universes and galaxies, all planes of existence into thee, as all now merge into the one heart, collapsing and expanding upon itself infinitely. Here we check in with the eye of oneness and the body of oneness, who has settled into the heart completely. Here we check into the mind of oneness and the star of oneness, who is also settled into the heart completely. Here we check in with the matrix of oneness and the womb of oneness. Harmonized and restored within the heart completely. Here we check in with the heart of oneness, the spirit of oneness, and the ego of oneness, aligned perfectly, never to be undone. It says within me, for as we do this between the earth, it happens and transcends the entirety, as this is a deep quantum recalibration and programming of epic decree. Here we call forth the projection of oneness and the wand of oneness, as they are harmonized in the heart completely, as we call forth once more the perceptions of oneness and the flame of oneness, as now we feel love in its entirety. And so we call forth the expectation of oneness and the Ouroboros of oneness, where the only expectation that love has is that love is one. As we usher in our new way to be, our divine decree, here all former Akashic records, here all former universal laws cease to be. For here in our new reality, the only laws that govern thee, the divine virtues, the divine promises, love wishes to bestow upon thee. As the master rays of love, as all recall now their mastery, you will begin to call them forward one by one for one to receive. Simply just feel as this comes to be. I am the lens of love. I am the movement of love. I am the will of love. I am the peace of love. I am the voice of love. I am the joy of love. I am the truth of love. I am the purity of love. I am the acceptance of love. which is the will of love. I am the power of love. I am the light of love. I am the purity of love. I am the perfection of love. I am the joy of love. And I am the presence of love here and now. Here we call forward our beloved 12 cosmic masters to harmonize this within thee as the 12 master oversoul beings of our entirety. They go by different names, for they've manifested for so many lifetimes, as they are all-encompassing beings. Simply just feel the energies beneath, for the name simply just allows you to connect to that frequency as we call them forward in this now. Buddha, Anubis, Horus, Elijah, Adama, Sarah, Mary, Radha, Krishna, Jesus, Thor, and Ganesh. Feel now as this comes to be. As we now call forth the divine destiny keys. To harmonize all with their true purpose on earth, and all one came to be. I am the lens of love. I am the light of love. I am the truth of love. I am the peace of love. I am the purity of love. I am the presence of love. I am the movement of love. We're laughing. We just realized we were saying the master rays of love again, but we'll continue. I am the joy of love. I am the presence of love. I am the peace of love. I am the voice of love. And I am the light of love. And I am the power of love. And I am the presence of love. Feel now as we say them again, they become activations for thee, instant harmonic alignments to the Christ within thee. I am the lens of love. I am the voice of love. I am the truth of love. I am the peace of love. I am the purity of love. I am the perfection of love. I am the movement of love. I am the will of love. I am the joy of love. I am the peace of love. I am the voice of love. I am the presence of love. Here the cosmic masters now share with thee, in this new universe, everything that was no longer is. You see, all of your mastery, all of your teachings were just to help you birth into this new universe. But here, harmonization happens instantly. By calling in those rays, you just redefined yourself within and without thee in the image of love. And that is how you manifest and create more of what you wish to see, by simply just harmonizing into the love you already are. For you don't need to heal, you don't need to be, you don't need to become, for you are it already. And here, by tuning into your core vibration, which is absolute oneness, which is love, bliss, and peace, that is what you magnetize and create and radiate out to the entirety. And so as those harmonize within thee, we call forth the divine destiny keys. And also our 9 seraphimatic orders, the highest emanations of light we could possibly be. These are our collective factions. As the crystalline cities of our new earth reality, one will begin to see them in the skies clearly. One will begin to access them instantly. As the more you astral project there, the more it comes to reality. For here we are shifting all of reality to the astral plane. For this is how the cosmos constantly expands, you see. Where first the cosmos wanted to experience the physical plane of density, and now it shifts to the astral plane. And eventually it will continue until the cosmos is fully known within and without we. And so, beloved me, we call forth now the divine destiny keys. I see myself as love. I witness myself as love. I feel myself as love. I express myself as love. I know myself as love. I trust myself as love. I believe myself as love. I accept myself as love. And I embrace myself as love. Love and light, stardust ignite. Love and light, stardust ignite. Love and light, stardust ignite. Here we're opening and accessing your infinite abundance channels of living light alchemy, of plasma and Rita and starlight here and now. This is the divine rays of purity, of pure love, pure light, pure joy, now alchemized within your own body. For you now create the cosmic rays that live within thee, and now you're giving rise to your divine destiny. Feel as we activate your Ouroboros of oneness, so all that transpires within thee, you immediately feel shower upon thee, confirming that you just created instantly. For this is how we work in our new reality. That whatever you create within thee transpires outside of thee instantly. And so, as we hold our hands out, sending energies out to the cosmos, we feel them enter ourselves instantly. First it enters through the crown, and then we say no. We are now a whole being. And so we shift from this linear physical being into one heart, where everything transpires in the heart we see. And so as we gift out energy, it returns to our heart immediately. And we continue to do this infinitely, confirming that absolute oneness is here already, because we just gifted love out to every heart within and without me. And I felt it in me. And now we do the same within our heart as we send energy into our heart. And we feel it pulsating and expanding. knowing that as we send it within ourselves, it sends out to the entirety. Here we're going to call forward the cosmic rays of creation. Pure love, pure light, pure joy, holy light, cosmic diamond light, cosmic diamond golden Christed light, cosmic diamond violet flame, cosmic diamond golden violet light, and pure white light. Together forming the 10th ray, the 1-0 ray is the platinum ray. It's absolute oneness here within we. Feel now as this comes to be. Here as the expectation of love, the expectation of oneness, harmonizes with the Ouroboros of oneness. One feels absolute oneness, completion within and without thee, as one has access to infinite energy, to the infinite rays of the cosmos, where there no longer is a separation between the cosmos and the vessel one sees, where they're absolutely identical in both consciousness and full embodiment within thee. Here the cosmos showers and cheers, as there is no more fear, for this is the oneness we came to see. As we now bring forward our seraphimatic orders, as the leaders, the cosmic masters, fully awakened and free, the eagle panther seraphim, the anomantis seraphim, the aquatherian whale dolphin seraphim, the unicorn pegasus seraphim, the butterfly dragonface seraphim, the golden Ra seraphim, the solar rishi dragon seraphim, the rainbow peacock seraphim, giving rise to the Zori light seraphim. Here each one carries a specific cosmic ray, which will be whatever you, the beloved masters, choose your core resonance to be. But know that here in our new reality, there is no blueprint, there is no DNA, for all is set free. Thus every moment you get to decide what ray you get to be. So you may shape shift between them, or you may just choose one to be. Regardless, you will contain all the rays. This is merely just the expression you wish to see. And here the factions of Earth, as our luminous Earth societies, those with similar life paths, similar purposes, will form these communities as your cosmic families, now coming to be. Here we check in with the expectation of oneness and the truth that we know within we, that the only expectation is that absolute oneness has already come to be. Otherwise, consciously, one could have not even conceived that thought. because it did not exist, you see. So the fact that you could even conceive it means that it already exists, and we're now just aligning with it within a time-space reality. But here, as your Ouroboros is complete, you shift out of time in its entirety, where your existence now becomes the quantum field. And everything you see is coding for your heart to receive. As you recall, you are not merely in this reality, but you are of it in its entirety. And here, one enters a state of superposition, where one no longer moves as one entity, one singularity, meaning the dreams that love gives you aren't just your dreams you see. You don't have to go out and do all of them, for you are here to share in all of these energies, to co-create with all versions of thee, to live in absolute oneness, peace, and harmony. Feel now as we bring you into a state of Ouroboros completion, as we collapse your rainbow diamond light body like a donut folding within itself, your own toroidal field swirling and collapsing within itself. This is how one creates the reality they wish to see, by just moving as a toroidal field, collapsing and expanding into more of the love they wish to see. Here one doesn't have to think what's going to be created. Here one doesn't even have to do. Instead, it's a flow of being in your true hue. For by being your true emanation of light, your core residency, you create more of that which you are. So if you vibrate truth, only truth comes to be. But here, as there are expectations of oneness, earth instilled, that only that in divine perfection and divine purity will be created to be. And so we place the earth within itself. Fully activated in their cosmic rainbow diamond light body, and this now, as the earth is returned to the one heart, one life, one destiny, we now seal her in cosmic diamond golden Christed light, as a shield, as a beautiful pearlescent gold ball, mirrored both within and without. So only that which is divine perfection will now be seen, completely releasing the old reflective reality. And here around both of those, we place the cosmic diamond violet flame, so that everything that is created is from a state of purity, so that everything that isn't in purity, in full alignment with our one entirety, is immediately transmuted and harmonized without even needing to tune into it, to think about it. It just happens instantly. Why? Because this is what the will of love decrees. And so here, creation and existence becomes simple, you see. For your old paradigm life, you were learning how to create within a physicality. But now, beloved means, as cosmic masters embodied, you are now embracing the true formulation of creation, as how the cosmos creates infinitely, by just being the love that it is. It continuously expands. It doesn't try, it doesn't think, it doesn't know what will be, but because it is love, loving and perfect, it will be. And so here, one sees that most of their life was consumed by work, by having to do and achieve, just to show thee that's not the reality one wanted to see. And so you no longer wanted to work in order to create cosmically, because having to think, having to do, having to constantly move took away from the creation, from the joy of it. And that's why we're here to be. And so here in this now, the 55 aspects of the cosmic family come forward now and merge with the 55 chakras of the cosmic mother and father as their new divine reality. These are the 25 chakras of the cosmic mother expression, the 25 chakras of the cosmic father expressions, and the 5 expressions of the cosmic child. As cosmic magical consciousness, cosmic angelic consciousness, cosmic ancient consciousness, cosmic celestial consciousness, and cosmic divine consciousness. For here, the 55 and the 55 merge as the perfect ratio of pi, ever thine. Here perfecting all imperfections in our true light. For each one is whole, where every cosmic father contains the cosmic mother and the cosmic child. Every cosmic child contains the cosmic mother and the cosmic father, and every cosmic mother contains the cosmic father and the cosmic child. For here now all is realized as wholeness, 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 one, 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 free, free, free. Thus collapsing all of density. And here, as this comes to be, we bring forward our last 3 rays. As we first harmonize them within thee as the cosmic father within your heart, the cosmic mother as your vessel, and the cosmic child as our entirety, as we place power, love, wisdom rays around your heart, the God sovereign and free rays around your vessel, and the pure love, pure light, pure joy rays around your entirety, activating your threefold cosmic shield, threefold cosmic shield, threefold cosmic shield, here and now, here and now, here and now, so that one always remains as the Ouroboros, regardless of what they see. This is a living light alchemy temple of the most loving high, where you no longer leave the absolute oneness you came to be. You sit here in your toroidal field and you move about your own self within and without yourself, reflected identically to the absolute love that love came to see. And here, as you witness and feel this come to be, as you surrender into more love, feel as you expand and collapse upon yourself instantly. For here, as the 0 point of absolute oneness, you no longer quantum leap to a new reality outside of thee, but rather you collapse and expand, and a new reality is birthed through thee from your heart directly. And so when everyone wishes to rebirth, it's simple, you see. You just bring everything into your heart core directly. Love everything to your entirety. And then a new reality will come to be. And it will be perfect. It will be whole. It will be free. sit here in your absolution as you realize the perfection of all of this coming to be. For the Ouroboros of oneness gives rise to our absolute reality and our absolute self, merging in one heart harmony. Now before they settle into thy heart, we're going to bring forth the divine rays of purity as we now place them upon your heart. I trust in pure love, I believe in pure love, I accept pure love. We trace them around the vessel. I trust in pure light, I believe in pure light, I accept pure light. And we place them around our cosmic entirety. I trust in pure joy, I believe in pure joy, I accept pure joy. Here we harmonize all and into our one heart, one life, one destiny. As now expand and collapse into our heart directly. Here we will call forth now our true blueprint of the cosmic I am for one to receive. I see myself as love, I witness myself as love, I feel myself as love, I express myself as love, I know myself as love, I trust myself as love. I believe myself as love. I am pure love, I am pure light, I am pure joy. I am the lens of love, I am the will of love, I am the movement of love, I am the voice of love, I am the truth of love, I am the power of love, I am the purity of love, I am the peace of love, I am the perfection of love, I am the joy of love, I am the presence of love, and I am the movement of love. Feel now as you just harmonized your entirety, as we just shared with thee another way for you to rebirth instantly. This is absolute perfection come to be. You are so loved, my beloveds. And here, as all time, space, dimension, reality, all universes and galaxies collapse within thee, we share one more thing with me. As we now collapse everything into our one heart, one life, one destiny. We harmonize and confirm that the Ouroboros of oneness and the expectations of oneness have settled into the heart completely. Yes, okay. So now we collapse both omniversal perspectives as the nothing containing the everything and the everything containing the nothing into one heart harmony. I see myself as love, I witness myself as love, I express myself as love, I feel myself as love, I know myself as love, I trust myself as love, I believe myself as love, I accept myself as love, and I embrace myself as love. For here, your absolute self now embraces the absolute reality as the everything containing the nothing, always held and loved within and without thee. Feel how loved you are in this now, as this comes to be. As now we will bring in the other perspective. I see myself as one, I witness myself as one, I feel myself as one, I express myself as one, I know myself as one, I trust myself as one, I believe myself as one, I accept myself as one, and I embrace myself as one. Feel now as your absolute reality, as the earth, illuminated earth in its entirety, now harmonizes with the absolute self within thee, as you are one identically. Feel now as this perfection comes to be, as the nothing containing the everything. For here you are the voidless spaciousness, giving rise to the everything you see, while simultaneously being held by the everything as the nothing that you came to be. This is what allows one to stay in a complete toroidal field as the in-between, as we now call forth. The rays of the in-between as the child fully free. I am pure love. I am pure light. I am pure joy. For pure joy is my reason to be as the one destiny. Pure light is who I am as the divine spark that gave rise to me. And pure love is what I am as the foundation of all that we see. Where now everything that was created, everything that we see is alive and glowing. For we are connected in our one heart completely. Where even those things that didn't once perceive to be alive now contain our soul and our essence within it. For us to love on more of me. For this is our true, absolute reality and absolute self. As super consciousness and primordial consciousness meet, as Brahman and Atman, realized in moksha, fully free, now merge and harmonize into our one me. As all recall and know with certainty that one is here to simply be love and be loved, for that is we. Go in peace, my beloved niece. I love you with my entirety. Welcome to illuminated earth, our true earth reality. Come to be. Blessed